that he didn't treat him different like a son. No, he was just another student, another player. That's something really good that I admire from him. Okay, after that we can see a little bit about Timo's reality or Timo's life. He's just a lost boy who is part of the gangs, and he misses being with the team members. He misses playing basketball with his friends. So he tries to come back, but Coach Carter tells him that if he wanted to be part of the team again, he had to complete a lot of exercise that apparently were impossible to finish in the specific amount of time that the coach gave to him. But he tries anyways. And sadly, he couldn't finish the exercise, but his friends helped him to complete the rest of them so he could play again with the team. And well, they started winning games, they started to be recognized, they started to feel like winners. But sadly, one day, the coach realized that the boys are not going to class, one of the conditions in the contract to continue playing basketball. So, before the next practice, the coach talks to them about it, and sadly, he had to suspend Junior, one of the senior players, because he was not going to class. And Junior got upset, like, yeah, he was really angry, and he left the gym. So technically, he left the team too. The coach also talked to them about the possibility of going to college, and that caught everyone's attention, including Kenyans. So when he went to see Kira, they talked about the college thing, but she thought that he didn't want to stay with her and the baby. So they had a little fight and they broke up. One night, Junior's mom, I think her name is Willa Battle, she went to the coach store to ask him to let Junior play again, because I think that someone was going to go to a game and watch Junior and possibly give him a scholarship, because that's possible in the United States. So she went to talk about it, and also Junior promised to go to class and get good grades too. So with those conditions and with more exercise, Junior returned to the team, but things got worse when the coach received the boys' grades. They were failing like almost everything. They got F, C minus, so those are like 5 or 4s in our system, I don't know. So the coach had to close the gym until they improved their grades. Of course, the boys got angry and they complained a lot, but they had to accept the deal. Everyone except Timo, who left the team again because he was like angry, upset, sad, like everything. So he left the team again. And you might be wondering,
why did the coach close the gym? Just because of the students' grades.
I mean, he's a coach, not a teacher. That's not his job. Well, the coach explained to the boys about the complications that people of color or from poor neighborhoods have, since many of them end up in jail or dead after they graduate from high school. And what he wants is for his boys to go to college, get a degree, get a good job, and have a good life. When he went to high school, he had a lot of friends like any teenager, but many of them ended up in jail or ended up dead. And he doesn't want that for his boys. He wants them to be successful. That's the reason why he's strict with their grades. And so the boys started studying and trying to improve their grade. Meanwhile, many people were mad at the coach for not letting the boys play. I think someone spit on him, really gross, and I think someone broke one of his windows, in his store. And if you wonder what happened to Timo, well, sadly one night someone killed his cousin Rennie. They were really close. They were family, but they also worked together in the gang stuff. And when he saw his body, he felt a lot of things. He felt scared, sad, angry, confused and also alone. So he went to the coach's house to beg him to let him return to the team. Of course, the coach accepted that. He let him in and also he hugged him. But that was not very helpful because the parents and the teachers had a meeting and about the gym situation. So they voted and they decided to open the game. The coach didn't agree with that and he quit his job because of that. The parents were happy because they didn't understand the reasons why the coach closed the gym in the first place. But yeah. And when the coach went back to the gym to collect his stuff, he saw the boys. The boys decided to fulfill the agreement with the coach and themselves. So instead of playing, they started studying and tried to improve their grades. And when they finally did, they started playing again. Kenyon and Kira's romantic story doesn't end entirely. Well, Kira decided not to have the baby. A really hard decision for a woman, yeah, but she did it for herself. And Kenyon got scholarships for both of them, so they will both go to college. So we can say that was a happy ending, maybe? At the end of the movie, the boys face the last game against San Francisco High School, the same team from the beginning. I won't say who won, but I will say that it was a really important and interesting game for everyone. And basically that's the end of this movie. Okay, and finally, why is this my favorite movie? I don't think it's my favorite movie because I don't have one. I have like 10 or more. But this one is like in my top 5 favorite movies. And I chose this one because I don't know why, but I'm in love with everything that has to do with African American history, culture, situation. I don't know why. I really admire them. And I like the message of this movie. I think it's like nothing in this life is going to be easy to achieve, and no matter how many obstacles they put in front of you, you must keep going, and also you have to dream big dreams. And yeah, I like this movie. I also love the story of every character. I would love to know a little bit more. Like they had to go a little bit deep down in their stories, their lives, and their dreams. But everything else is good. The movie is really good. It's highly recommended by me. Highly recommended. It's on Netflix. And yeah, I really like this movie. I would love to see a sequel, by the way. Yeah. But that's it for this video. I hope you like it, and I hope you stay safe and sound, and that I will see you maybe not this year, but maybe next one. Yeah. Goodbye, Miss Ariana. Take care of yourself.